Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Riva TV. Woman gets rejected after being delusional. Apparently, she's a classy woman. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
What's your name?
Ace.
Okay, that's your real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, first off the freaking rip, what is this? Why are you even wearing pants at this point? If you're just gonna be if you're gonna be sagging like how, men sag, to where you're wearing a thong. Like, actually, it looks like you're wearing lingerie, and then you pulled your pants down. That's exactly what this looks like. So definitely not classy.
Okay, what is your idealistic date? Like, where would you take me on our first date?
My ideal, that word,
Idealistic.
like that's two different places where I would take you in my ideal date.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
that means you ain't worth the ideal date, girl.
want to know?
Both.
You can get one.
Wait, I'm a brat. I don't get one.
I'm saying you're going to get one answer.
One answer? Why not two?
Just come on.
Okay, go ahead. Where would you take me on our first date?
You. If you dress like that, we're going to the crib first.
Yep.
And then we can do whatever after that. If it depending on how that go.
And this is Dave Chappelle police officer skit right here. You dress like a hoe, you dress like a prostitute. Guess how I'm gonna treat you? I'm just gonna take you home and fuck you. You're not dressed classy. You're not dressed like you respect yourself. Then why should I respect you?
I know you ain't want me to get up here and lie to you.
No, of course not. I don't like liars. But, question. Why would you be taking me to your house?
Which one, to a hotel or something?
No.
B&B?
No.
Yeah, car like that too.
Wait, oh my God, am I like selling to you? I mean, I just feel like, I look good, body look good, but it shouldn't.
I'll give it to her. Her body is quite an amazing body. Like, it's quite voluptuous. But a woman wearing that outside, as good looking as you are, it disgusts a lot of men. Because you're doing it publicly and you're like exposing yourself to everyone. If it was in the bedroom where it's just us, me or something, and it's just you can wear whatever the fuck you want. And it'll be wonderful. But in public, there's a decorum, as if there's a decorum for men. Men just can't go out there shirtless. Men can't just go out there in their boxers or in their briefs. Why would you do so?
It shouldn't. Yeah, I make money.
You look real good.
Right. Like, this is like walking beauty. But, like, I have mad respect for myself. Where would you take me on a date? Is that your answer?
After the crib, we can go get some food wherever you like.
Where would you take me?
I said wherever you like. I'm real life.
Just whatever I want.
Yeah.
What if I want to go shopping?
Damn, you're going to have to call somebody else.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I'm just going to have to decline. But, you got to, you fly.
I give them up these sisters?
When I walk away. Yeah.
So we not keeping Ace?
No, I'm not keeping them.
Walk slow now.
I'm going to walk fast. I'm going to run, actually. Because you're not taking me shopping.
Is the respect in the room with us? Is the mad respect for yourself in the same room with all of us? Because I'm a little confused. I'm very confused, actually. We have this woman who went to a dating show. Okay, so she knows that she's going to be like a prospect for dating. And, in her attire, let me just roll it back just in case we just wanted to see. In the attire, you clearly have on, a pair of jeans that are maybe a couple sizes too small, that's pushed up and pushing the stuff that's supposed to be in the pants outside the pants. and then a lingerie top on top of that. At what point do you feel that you are exuding the qualities of a woman who would have respect for herself? In what area? Is it the hairstyle? Because, I'm pretty sure that we're all well aware that how you portray yourself is how people are going to perceive you. Because if a woman respects herself, there's certain things or certain clothing that she's not going to wear because she wants to be clear that, I want you to want me for who I am and not for the fact that I can, swing from the ceiling fan. A woman who is leading with who she is and not what she can do for you in the bedroom is going to dress accordingly.
I mean, when you lead with your assets, don't be upset when men only want your assets.
And I don't want to hear no women in the comments talking about, oh, well, it shouldn't matter what she has on. That's delusional.
It is very delusional.
That's what we call delusion. How you portray yourself is how people perceive you. If you walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
It's funny because women use this as an argument all the time of how I portray myself. Then why are you so more inclined to respect the women that are in dress clothes, that are in suits and blazers, that are, politically inclined women that dress very professionally? Why are those women dressing like that when, it's your body, your choice? You can wear whatever the hell you want. Why don't those women seem to be wearing these scantily clad things and these prostitution costumes in a sense? Because they know that it matters. But when it matters in politics and in work, but when it comes to real life, dating and everything else, nope. Just throw that out the window.
Are people supposed to moo when they see you because you look like a cow? Let's make it make sense. And then she had the audacity to question this young man after he already told her, she said, where would you take me on an ideal date? Where would you take me on a first date? And he said, that's two separate questions because where I would go on an ideal date is not where I would take you.
Exactly.
She had the audacity to be taken aback by his answers.
Tell you the truth, I spend a lot of money on food. And I don't mind spending money on food. I enjoy it. It's an experience. I don't care about taking a woman on a first date to an expensive restaurant if she's earned it. And there's maybe one woman that I have ever met, chatting wise, that seemed worth it, and I wanted to go to this place anyways, right? So it's not that men don't want to spend the money, but you have to be worth it. You have to be the kind of class and the kind of woman that deserves these high-end, high-class treatments. I've only met one out of my life that deserved, I wouldn't say she deserved it, but I was willing to spend that kind of money to spend time with her.
His answers being the hotel, Airbnb, my house, a car if I have to, because that's what it looks like you're asking for.
That's what she's advertising.
Then we had comments from the peanut gallery talking about, well, she's smart. She get money. And who cares? This is your first impression. This is no digging. This is not a situation that, they've had the conversation. This is her first question that she asked this man after he saw her. She did a 360. He turned around and he saw all what she was working with. He said, oh, okay, this is how you're moving. Okay, cool. I'm down for a good time.
Always.
Ideal date. Yeah, no, that's not you. But a good time, sure.
Reva's ruthless.
You mean to tell me that women really believe all of the propaganda that they're being told, that they can wear whatever they want, they can sleep with whoever they want, they can do whatever they want, and that men are still going to see them as wifey material? Are y'all okay? Like,
They not okay. They not okay.
she tried to pronounce the word idealistic back to him as if she has so much more knowledge than he does.
She did say it idealistically, like.
But with all the knowledge that you have, you can't fathom that the first place that he wants to take you to is somewhere that he can be intimate with you. And then you ask him, am I selling myself to you? I don't understand. How do you not understand that? You didn't know that when you got dressed in the mirror? You didn't realize that you being provocative is going to send certain signals? What I realize is that a lot of these women, they have a hard time understanding that being sexy does not mean selling yourself. You can be fully clothed and have this alluring energy to you that makes you seem irresistible.
Oh, plenty of women that I've met in some pretty high-end places that carry themselves very, very beautifully. It makes me just want to go up to them like, damn.
And not 1 ounce of skin is showing. A lot of these women don't understand that. They think that the only way that they can look good or be fashionable or be trendy is that the more that they take off. No, the more that you take off is just the more that you're devaluing yourself.
It's funny when they always use, I want to look sexy. Why is me looking sexy, people sexualizing me? You do realize sex is literally in the word sexy. To be sexy is to be very attractive to the opposite sex. So when you're very attractive to the opposite sex and you're dressing sexy, the opposite sex almost always thinks of sex immediately. Shocker.
Whether you like it or not. I can't tell, what time of day it is or whatever, but let's just say it's daytime. This is how you come out? This is not a party. This is not the club.
Even the club. God. Like, women dressing like this in the club and then getting brushed on and getting groped and stuff. Like, I hate this to victim blame, but yeah, it's kind of your fault. You put yourself in that position. I'm not saying that, yes, you can wear whatever you want. I'm not saying you can't. But sometimes you wear certain things happen. Like if I was to wear gray sweatpants, the chances of a woman kind of grope my crotch is actually pretty high because of gray sweatpants.
There's not none of those things. This is not a pool party. This is a space that you're walking into. People are dressed in jeans and t-shirt. You can get fly. You can put some clothes on and not portray yourself in this light. One thing that I said is that I like about these dating shows is that it gives a lot of these younger women, once they put themselves out there and their video goes as viral as it does and makes its rounds, hopefully they're looking into the comment section and understanding what perception is.
I highly doubt it, Reva. I'm sure these women go into the comment section and just block all of the negative reviews or the negative comments. A lot of people do that. Like, people accuse me of doing it. Tell you guys the truth, I have never blocked anybody's comments. I literally have approved everybody's comments. Now, you guys can talk whatever the hell you guys want to talk. I've never really stopped it. The only time I've done it is bots. When there's a bot that just constantly messages the same messages on all my videos, I will ban those things. But I don't block messages. Talk shit all you want.
So that they can come out of the delusional mentality of lying to themselves, trying to pretend like, the things that other people are saying does not matter. Because a lot of these things, when I see them, a lot of people come and say, oh, this is a patriarchal mindset and this is... No, it's reality.
It is.
If you walk into a certain space, for example, if you go to church, can you wear this outfit? Why? Why can't you? Is it because there's certain attire that is going to send off certain signals?
It's just so basic. You know, like if I was to wear a Mickey Mouse costume and went to Disneyland, and then people came up to me and thought I was Mickey Mouse, you would think, wouldn't you think Disneyland would be upset at that? That I'm portraying myself as something that I'm not? And, you know, like, it's,
If you walk into a bank, are you allowed to wear certain things? Can you go in there with no shirt on and no shoes on? Can you wear that to a job interview?
that's the best one. I think it's the job interview thing is probably one of the biggest ones. The things that women are willing to do for their bosses or to get a job, they are not willing to do for men in their lives, which is crazy. Like a man telling you, I'm hungry, can you go make me a sandwich? That's oppression, that's slavery. But if a boss tells you, go do that report and go throw those trash away, I don't ever hear women complaining. They just do it, don't they? But when a man takes care of them, pays for everything, and asks them to do certain tasks, there's always a pushback and fighting. But when it's a regular boss, you've always shut the fuck up.
Would you wear that to meet his mom? It's common sense.
It is.
The problem is that a
It's
lot
not
of these
common
women are
anymore.
so inflated with their ego. And again, the feminist mindset that you can do all, be all, say all, dress any kind of way, do this, and it's everybody else's problem except for your own. But then when you get certain results, when you're the one that's crying at night, when you're the one that's heartbroken because you done being used, you know what they say, pumped and dumped, your feelings are hurt and you can't figure out why. This is why.
You know, it's wonderful that all of these videos and all these clips come up. If these women really wanted to figure out things, all they have to do is look at the comment section and watch these videos. But obviously they don't. It's only us men really that are watching most majority of this content and, you know, reacting this way.
People don't know you. They don't know whose child you are, who your grandmama and your granddaddy is, what lineage you come from. They know perception.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of that perception is how they treat you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be real. Sometimes the perception can be a complete lie. I know some girls that, even out here on social media, they dress a certain way and they would seem as classy as they come, and they are not. However, those women who are portraying themselves to be classy and are fully clothed are going to get a lot further than the women who are doing the latter. And that's just realistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's honesty. If you don't want to be in a certain category, you have to check yourself. Because when people meet you and they see you, they perceive you, that's exactly, they're going to place you somewhere.
Automatic. People always say, stop generalizing, stop judging people. Shut the fuck up. Everybody judges everybody. Everybody prejudges everybody. Everybody puts people in categories. It's how the fucking world works. Stop trying to be so inclusive or whatever it is and be sensitive. No, people judge each other. It's what people do.
If a man walk into a place and he got, his pants down, by his ankles, and he walk a certain way, he don't look, as refined.
100%. I see those type of men all the time. I look down on those type of men. Like, in a sense, why are you wearing that? Why are you showing your ass? Why are you sagging your pants like that? It's not a good look. It makes you look like a delinquent. It makes you look like a bad person in many people's eyes. And it makes you look a little shady too. It's just how it looks, guys. I mean, yes, there's women that like that look and it looks fashionable or whatever, but really you're wearing clothes that is way too big, and you have to literally carry your pants up everywhere you walk. How is that better than what some of the women wear? You know, you're just the opposite of like the craziness. Except men just put on more clothes, women take off more clothes.
Maybe lips ashy. I don't know. Ashy. Just, not smelling his best and stuff like that. People gonna be like, oh, no. No.
It's true.
Because of what? Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that person's not intelligent. Doesn't mean that person
Correct.
may not have certain knowledge of certain things. But based off of just face value, you're going to be like, absolutely not.
Yep.
Same rings true for women. Whether they want to hear it or not. Whether they trying to defend it or not, it's the truth.
Shout outs to Riva. Probably one of my favorite women creators, especially in our space. Speaks truth and she speaks genuinely. You know, like, you could tell. This is how her thought process is. She isn't saying and doing these things just to kind of get clout or men on her side. No, she believes these things. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.